Sadly, those were the very last words to Crystal. She later moved out of central Canada for good and moved to Wycote Bay. She knew of the place, as Christine has always told Crystal great and fantastic stories about the bay. Crystal had found a detached house in the bay that had 3 bedrooms, 2 main bedrooms, and the other bedroom was an attic that was an unused extension of the house. The house was No. 13 Fay Lane. Wycote Bay was a community-driven seaside landmark. Kyle had long hair, as Crystal wanted her son to have it that way. In fact, Crystal really wanted to have a baby girl. She fought hard and long to resist the urge to put her son in the prettiest, most feminine girly clothes that she could buy. Girls are much prettier, and the clothes that girls wear are truly pretty. Crystal had put her great-great-grandmother's silver-framed mirror up in the attic, as there was no other place to put the mirror. Sadly, it became long forgotten about until one day, Kyle had found it. The silver-framed mirror was made out of pure silver. It was a very old mirror and it looked like something out of a fairy tale book. It was Gothic in design. Kyle was a typical boy who was curious about everything. He wanted to explore the house, and Crystal was happy to let her son explore the house. It helped, as she had other things to do and she could not get anyone to look after her son while she was busy. Kyle went up into the attic. It was surprisingly empty, apart from the silver mirror, which was dead center of the attic. Cobwebs had obviously gathered all around the mirror. Kyle's blue eyes widened as he saw it there. The mirror looked really spooky, all covered in cobwebs, and he loved spooky things. Even so, Kyle timidly approached the silver mirror as he began to slowly brush away at the cobwebs. Kyle looked nervous, as though removing the cobwebs was somehow taking away the mysteriousness and the spookiness of the mirror. The cobwebs peeled away and turned to dust in Kyle's hands. Kyle looked at his reflection in the mirror. To his shock and disbelief, there was a girl inside of the mirror, yet she moved as he moved. "Who are you?" Kyle asked, as his own lips moved to ask the question. To Kyle's shock, the girl moved her lips too, and her voice came right from the mirror itself. As she also said at the same time, "Who are you?" "What?" replied Kyle in shock. "What?" replied the girl in the mirror in equal shock. Kyle was at a loss as to what to say next. He jumped up and down. The girl in the mirror also jumped up and down too. Just then the girl in the mirror curtsied. To Kyle's shock, he held in the same place an imaginary hem of a dress and also curtsied. Kyle then did the unthinkable. He walked toward the mirror. His hand reached out, as so did the girl in the mirror. Her hand reached out too. Why was she there? How did the girl get into that mirror?